going to show you how to make your own hairspray. This hairspray is probably better suited to people with a fine hair, soft hair. It does have alcohol in it, so if you have frizzy hair, it's probably not good for you. But it's a great hold and it's all organic. What you're going to need is a bottle with a sprayer. And I recommend that you cut your sprayer, I don't know if it'll focus here, on like a little 45-degree angle at the bottom, so then it'll fit into your bottle. Now you can make this any size, so you may have to scale it up if you want a larger size bottle, but this size bottle, I don't do my hair very often, and so it lasts me at least a year. You're going to need a funnel that'll fit down into your bottle. You're going to need some sugar, you want some filtered water, and some vodka. And I'm using the Prairie Organic vodka. And I'm going to use mandarin essential oil. I do recommend you use some sort of essential oil if you're going to use this hairspray in the summer and you are going to be in an area where there's like biting mosquitoes or flies or anything like that. Not that you would generally put hairspray in your hair if you're going in the woods, but if you do, because of the sugar content, you may want to add an essential oil such as peppermint or orange, or even something like that's a fly deterrent such as lemongrass or something like that. And you don't need much essential oil, but I'm going to use a mandarin essential oil. So what I'm going to do before I do anything else, I'm going to take my vodka, and whatever size bottle you're going to use, you want about 25% of the hairspray to be alcohol. And vodka is just pure alcohol, so fill it up about 25%. So you want about 25% of the bottle to be vodka. There's no exact. Then what you're going to do is just judge about how much water it'll take to fill the rest of this up, and a little bit more besides, because it will boil down. So you want to put some water in your pot. Now to the water, you're just going to add, so like I said, I don't generally do measurements, but this water, how much was that? I say it's probably a little less than half a cup of water. And to a little less than half a cup, I'll show you how it looks, because this is how I do my recipes. You're going to want to sort of coat the bottom of the pan with sugar. So I probably got 3 tablespoons of sugar in that water, and I'm going to bring that up to a boil. And while I'm waiting for it to boil, I want to dissolve that sugar. So I'm going to stir it around. While I'm waiting for it to boil, I'm going to fill my glass with really cold water. Okay, so my sugar water is boiling away here now, and you want to keep it boiling for a little while until it gets to be a sort of a thick syrup. So it will take quite a few minutes. Now, if you didn't want to use water and you wanted something more beneficial to your hair, because this is not really beneficial to your hair, it just holds your hair, and it's certainly a lot less toxic. Well, it's not toxic compared to other hairsprays. A hairspray is quite toxic, and you're breathing it in when you're spraying it on. So you want to have, if you're going to use something on your hair, you want it to be something that's safe for you to breathe and have around your face. So this is a great alternative. If you wanted something more beneficial for your hair, you can, instead of using just plain water, you can brew a tea. And you can make a tea from anything that's beneficial to your hair, such as green tea. If you're a dark-haired person, you may want to do that. Or you can add horsetail, or just look up some of the great herbs that are good for your hair, and you can use that instead of plain water. But I don't use a lot of hairspray, and this is really simple, so I want to do it this way. So you have your glass of cold water nearby, and what you want to do is every now and then you just stir your sugar water and pick it up on the spoon. Now I know by looking at it, it's certainly not to the syrupy stage I want it yet, but what you can do is just pop a drop in your glass of water that's cold, and it's almost there actually, and you'll watch it sort of harden as it hits the cold water. Now you do not want a candy stage. I'm probably pretty close to a thick syrup. Well, I'm just going to show you closer up. Just watch it when it hits the water, how it streams. See how it like sort of hardened on the top of the water just a little bit? I'll see if you can see that even better. I'll try it on an angle. So yeah, so now we're at the right stage to remove it from the heat. So this was all real time, so that's about how long it took. So we want to remove it from the heat. And then all I'm going to do is funnel it into my bottle that already has the alcohol in it until it's filled up. As you can see, it's quite sticky. Just want to wipe that up. And now I'm just going to add my mandarin essential oil. Just 4 drops is enough for me. So I'm just going to let that cool before I put my sprayer back inside because the sprayer is made out of plastic. So once it cools, I'm going to shake it vigorously and then put my sprayer back in, and I'm ready to use my hairspray. Doesn't need anything else for preserving. It'll last as long as you're going to use it because it has the alcohol in it to preserve it. So I'm just taking the rod of my can opener, just giving it a quick little stir just to get the alcohol through the sugar syrup. There we go, no special tools needed. And that's it. Now the only other thing I can tell you is sometimes it will crystallize in your little sprayer. So what you want to do is, and I mean like after a lot of use, maybe using it 10 or 15 times, you want to pop the top off your sprayer and rinse it out, and rinse the top part out too, and sometimes just scrape your fingernail along the little hole there to open it all back up again. Rinse it out with warm water, and there you have your own homemade organic hairspray. It's pretty economical, and it's certainly a lot safer than the hairsprays on the market. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thanks for watching.